Hey guys, just wanted to make a little video for you to take you through the webpage for this week. Basically, I'm just going to take the two classes, Monday and Wednesday, and I kind of combine them into one and give you guys, a bit of time to complete the process. I kind of pulled out a couple of assignments and pushed a couple of other ones together, and we're going to make it work. Okay, so this is session 5, and it's on top trends in ed tech. And so the first thing I'm going to want you to do is check out this table that I put together on um, the trending areas in educational technology. Every time I teach this class, I have to update this chart because there are new trends, and some of the older trends, some trends kind of start going away. Other ones start kind of making themselves known, and really nice to do it in the light of me being at ISTE because I got to really experience some of these and to see firsthand how popular they are. So what I would like you to do is just kind of take a look at the different trends, and then take a moment to examine the infographic because that's the one project I'm going to have you complete this week is to create your own infographic. So the best way to do it is to just right click on the infographic itself and then choose open link in a new tab. And when you do that, it'll open it up in a new tab. You can click on that tab, and then you can take a look at the infographic bigger because in this view it's a little thumbnail, and I know my eyes aren't that old that it's just me that can't read that. So for each one of these trends, there is an infographic and there are some readings that I pulled out. There are a lot more readings that you can pull out and that you can find on your own if you want to dive deeper. This is just kind of a survey of these kind of things that are on the cusp, or that teachers that are pushing the boundaries are doing. So maker movement, 3D printing, BYOD, which means bring your own device, Minecraft, gamification, coding, blended learning, and 20 time. So these are kind of the ones that I want to put a spotlight on as far as these trending topics. And so this will lead to your blog entry, in which I want you to take it, you don't have to do any more than look at the infographic and take a look at one to all of the selected readings that I put up here. But I would just like your views on any two of these top technology trends. Okay, oh, and one thing I forgot to do is change out synchronous versus asynchronous learning with 20 times. So I'll do that before you actually get to see this page. So that will say 20 times. So that's actually one of them that I just switched. I read um, it's something that I've known about 20% time, but I actually got to sit down and talk with one of the teachers that pioneered it in his own classroom, and so that was a really beneficial discussion for me. So, blog entry 5, new technology. The next section of the web page leads us into infographics, and it would be kind of silly for me to introduce infographics to you without in any other way than as an infographic. So you can see this one is done very nicely with Lego and states it very simply that an infographic is data which is sorted, then arranged, and then presented visually. That's about as simple as it gets. There's another infographic here that drives the point home a little deeper. And below that, another simple infographic. So you can see that there's, it's infographics. You can bring in a lot of information. You can bring in a lot of statistical information, or you can just simply graph something out. Okay, so there's, as you go into the idea of creating your own, um, that's really the hallmark is that there is no specific way to do it. Okay, here's a breakdown of what an infographic is. And then I'm going to give you blog entry number 6. So this week you're going to have 2 blog entries in one page, but no community discussions for this week. So blog entry number 6 is going to be I'm asking you to find anywhere on the internet an infographic that contains data about one of the following areas of digital citizenship that we should be promoting in the classroom: social media, your digital footprint, internet privacy and security, plagiarism, cyberbullying, and online cruelty. And once you've found that infographic, embed the image into your blog post. And the way that you embed an image right click on it, you save the image. Once you save that to your desktop, then you can just bring it in as an image. You can just upload it from your desktop. Very easy. And then create a short write-up describing how you might be able to use this graphic and other resources to promote appropriate digital citizenship with the students in your classroom. Okay? So it's just finding a digital citizenship infographic, and I'm not going to give you any hints to that. You're going to have to find it on your own. And embed it in your blog post, and then just a little write-up on how you might use it in the classroom, or kind of a discussion on what you got out of the infographic. Last but not least, your project for this week is the infographic project, and so you're going to create one. You're going to create one of these, okay? And I'm going to give you the choice of 3 different tools that are going to allow you to do that. First things first, though, there's a video about 13 minutes long on creating infographics put out by the school library journal. And then underneath that, there are 3 different infographic tutorials because there are 3 different tools you can use. There's one called Easily, which is at easel.ly. There is Infogram, which is at infogr.am. And there's Pictochart. And each of these are links to the tool. So if I were to click here on Pictochart, it would open up in a separate tab the Pictochart site. And for this one, if I were to click on Infogram, it would open up the Infogram site. Okay, and so all of them provide opportunities for you to create infograms for free and then embed them in your site. Okay, they all have embed tools. Okay, so you can choose any one of those 3. You can visit each of them and see which one you like the best. You can just pick one and go for it. Okay, under that I have a couple of infographic examples from students. One student did theirs on learning management systems, so it's kind of an evolution where you kind of follow the path. One student created one on Google Drive. Okay, and that's all there is to it. I mean, again, I don't need you to create an extremely complex infographic. It just has to. I just want you to have experience with the tool. Okay, so that's all that I have for you for this week. It's I know that I'm getting messages from you guys that you're busily getting stuff done. I know some of you are involved in summer school, so again, this week may have worked out well for you. The fact that I was out of town and kind of out of touch. I'm going to drop this on you, and then we'll have new content on Monday. Okay. So if you guys have any questions, you know that the door is open as far as email is concerned or in our Google Plus community. Okay, so I am going to do some grading today. And so by the end of today, you should have your grades all set up. My busy week continues tomorrow. It's my 22nd wedding anniversary, so I'm sure I'm going to be spending the majority of the day with my bride of 22 years. And I hope you all have a great weekend, and I will see you online on Monday.